Hi guys, welcome back with a special replay for you. As you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to be having an out of the ordinary replay here from Flash versus Best. So first of all, let me just start by introducing the players to you guys. As we have spawning here in the upper right in the teal, it is Best with his AK and his opponent here, like I told you, and like you can see from the thumbnail, it is Flash with this time playing Zerg. So the brown Zerg here is actually Flash with his AK Eros quality here as the spawning on a 4 spawning location map. So yeah, let's just see exactly how both of them doing, especially Flash of course with the Zerg, and of course Best, also known one of the most talented Protosses there is, as it looks like he's opening up here with a fast expansion build order just to block the entrance here. Let's have a look at Flash, still droning up. You can see of course the production tab in the upper left part in case I'm missing something. His overload is also moving out here on the map. Yeah, so no intentions here for him to do a fast spawning pool attack. It looks like he's saving for a fast expansion, but no, actually, as I said, he's transitioning into a spawning pool. The overload into spawning pool for him, as Best has already started his move out with the probe, and luckily here for him he's going to reach the base from Flash very soon. So yeah, good move out here for Best. Flash is still droning up. There's the spawning pool, and let's also see the timing from his expansion. It's going to be a little bit delayed as in comes the probe. And yeah, let's check Best very quick. I don't need to gateway. Yes, should be followed up, or maybe he's going for a expansion as well. So let's have a look. Flash also sending out here his drone. It looks like he's also going to scare this probe away, but Best very smart leaves this probe here. Might even add a pylon here to block Flash from a fast expansion, as Flash is now moving out with his first scouting drone. Another drone is waiting here on the ramp just to build that expansion. So Flash is being delayed here by Best. Nice trick here by Flash, actually waiting for the probe to move forward and now taking this expansion. At the same time he's leaving here the drone, so he might even prepare another expansion as the first Zerglings are moving here out on the map. Still no expansion however here for Best. Let's check his main, it's just a pylon here. And finally he should be able to save money for the expansion. So yeah, let's see. Or he's actually producing, he actually is producing his first Zealot, so this could be an attack by Best very soon versus the main from Flash, as the Zerglings are now moving out and intercepting here the first moving out Zealot of the game. But hold on, actually a very nice and greedy gameplay here by Flash is already moving out with his second expansion at the 3rd minute mark. So quite an interesting move out here by him. He's not expecting an attack, but Best immediately reacting against Flash with his Zealot. Of course Best does not know about this expansion yet, as the first Zealot is moving out here, and Flash has to of course produce many more Zerglings. He should be fine with 5, 6, even 8 Zerglings here, but he needs a good surround versus this one Zealot. And hold on, actually another Zealot has made it here forward. I completely missed this one, so sorry about this one. Best with a very nice move, leaving those Zealots here and the probe. And yet a 3rd Zealot is being sent forward, so Best with a very aggressive move out versus his opponent, versus Flash. And yeah, just keeps on sending Zealot after Zealot here towards the base from Flash. So Flash has to leave some Zerglings here back to defend. He cannot harass. There's the forge, the expansion. Let's check the main very soon. There should be of course a starport for the Protoss, as the Zerglings will be able to take care of those units. And yes, still the Zealots are roaming around here, just chilling here into the base from Flash, and of course wanting to know when exactly the tier 2 is going to happen. But hold on, Flash very smartly upgrades here his tier 2 straight to his expansion point. So very smart move here by Flash, not giving vision towards those Zealots from Best to see the timing from the tier 2 upgrade. So, and also he scares the Zealots away here from Best. So very smart move as we close in towards the 5 minute mark. You can see of course it's a very long replay, but hold on, actually 3 Zealots are now moving forward, so the tier 2 might get exposed very soon here by Best, as he should be able to have vision very soon. One Zealot gives now vision, and yeah, good surround by Flash, as he should be able to take out the first Zealot here from the game. Reinforcements are pouring in, those other Zealots are still on position. And let's have a look how this is going to work out. Actually, all of those Zerglings are taking so much damage. And great micro here by Best, as he's able to take out so many Zerglings. One Zealot very low, be able to be taken out very soon here by Flash. The second Zealot also pretty much low, but in all of this time, Best of course doesn't know that Flash has this base here, already mining with 3 drones. He's going to try to check out this expansion point, but of course Flash nicely hiding this expansion here into this location, so very smart move by him. Let's check the main from Best once again. There it is, a starport. One cannon is also up here in case there are some harassment with some Zerglings, maybe some Mutalisk. Yeah, tier 2 has been finished. And let's see what exactly is Flash going for. It is Aspire, so we might see some Mutalisk, we might see some Scourges versus the Corsairs from the Protoss, as the first Zerglings are also moving out here on the map. So very interesting game, very aggressive move out here by Best in the first minutes of the game, really wanting to damage the economy here from Flash. Flash nicely holding with those Zerglings, and at the same time, importantly, finally Best finds this base here, this hidden base, as the Zerglings have to move out to kill the Zealot here. So very nice scouting here by Best, caught him a little bit by surprise. I believe the Zealot would try of course to stay alive as much as possible, but in the end he is being taken out. And all of this time there's just Zealots roaming around. No second expansion here for the Protoss yet, as more and more of those Zerglings are getting produced, and even upgrades are now starting to kick in for the Protoss. Weapons 1 for the ground and weapons 1 for the air. The first Corsair is now moving forward, actually 2 Corsairs already. No Hydras, just a couple of Scourges are actually being produced here. And even the main now from Flash takes some damage. So very good harassment here by Best. Finally some Scourges are moving out, and the Corsairs are being microed back here. So yeah, in the end, good damage here by Best. Nice micro here by him, but he will get eventually surrounded. However, some drones have been picked up, and as you can see, the work account is 47 probes versus 26 drones here for Best. Yeah, still no second expansion for him. This should be a micro hedge for Flash. And is it going to be a Mutalisk, or is he going to transition perhaps into some Lurkers later on, into some Hydras? Could be a possibility, as he's now just pretty much macroing up, adding more and more of those hatcheries. And yeah, Best also going into a more defensive mode with some cannons. Of course he's expecting some Mutalisk, but I don't think that Flash, or by the looks of it, Flash is not going for any of those. He's actually also preparing some defenses, creep, stunted colonies, and notice how he's nicely hiding those Sunkens in the back. We've seen this in another replay by the Zerg. It's always important to have those Sunkens in the back and just make those buildings in the front. So a nice sim city just to give more and more protection towards the bases, and especially in this case towards the other expansion point into this location. So of course these Sunkens here will also be nicely guarded by the buildings in the front, as more Zerglings are getting produced here. Yeah, still Zealots with Corsairs for the Protoss, and another gateway, so he might transition indeed into more gateway units very soon. So it could be mass Zealots with Dragoons very soon. He might miss some Dark Templars as well. Yeah, we're about to find out, as yeah, Flash nicely prepares his macro game with those defenses in the back with the Sunkens. Could be an evolution chamber, but no, it's actually Hydras then. So we are indeed having a transition from Flash straight into Hydras, straight into Lurkers. And yeah, tier 3 is still has not started yet. Very nice sim city. Of course it's going to be very hard for those Zealots to move forward against the 3 Sunkens in the back. Some Scourges will actually fall here, so great attack here by Best, taking all of those Scourges, and now he's finally free to kill all of the overlords. So very soon Flash is going to be supply blocked here. So a nice move out by Best, showing us the importance and the dominance here from the Corsairs in the air, as more and more Scourges are falling. So Flash caught a little bit by surprise. He needs those Hydras very soon, as more and more of those overlords are falling here. And yeah, the Corsairs very fast in the air. Some Scourges try of course to intercept, but so much damage, and a very good micro here by Best with those Corsairs. Finally maybe one is going to be taken out, but no, so much good damage here for Best. And Yeah, great micro, very attentive, very strong. Finally the Spore is going to get some good connections here, and still the Scourges don't take so much damage here, as Best is now finally being forced to pull back. So yeah, Flash did take some damage, however he's building his overlords here into this location, where he's very likely going to add the Hydras to protect them, as more and more Zerglings are now moving out for Flash. Same time, very smartly, Best decided to expand here into this location while his Corsairs were attacking. So very smart move, as we have passed the 10-minute mark. So very interesting game, still anyone's game, of course, a very balanced game. And now we will have High Templars with Storm, of course the perfect counter against Zerglings on the ground against Hydras, as of course Best didn't see any Mutalisk. He will transition into High Templars, knowing that it's very likely going to be mass Zerglings with Hydras. Still no tier 3, so no Ultralisk, no Defilers yet here for the Zerg, for Flash, as the first Hydras are now moving out here on the map. Yeah, we have a small stalemate. Once again, the players are preparing their macro game more and more. Of course, High Templars is a very important unit, like we've seen in previous replays, especially Bisu likes those High Templars. But hold on, we actually have a great move out here by the Protoss, as he's able to attack one sunken colony. However, he decides to pull back. Didn't see as many Hydras, so his Corsairs once again take care of those overlords in the air. Flash once again caught a little bit by surprise. He just morphed a lurker here, so not that much anti-air, just one Spore, and all of those overlords once again are pretty much exposed. So Flash still has to learn perhaps how to give more protection towards those overlords. One by another is once again being taken out, so a very nice air dominance here for the Protoss player. And even the Scourges will only get one Corsair here, so yeah, Flash might try in the next game to go Hydras first against those Corsairs, as once again we have another expansion here for the Protoss, and he's also nicely guarding them with some Zealots, just in case some Zerglings are moving forward. So very smart move by him. Same time, this expansion still not touched. Pretty good worker count here for Flash, 51 versus the 70 already for the Protoss. So yeah, what's going to be the next build order? Finally, we do have a tier 3. Let's check the Protoss. Still gateways. So like I told you, massive amounts of gateway units are pretty much going to come here forward. You might see a shuttle with some Reavers, could be a possibility. Let's have a look if this is indeed the strategy here for the Protoss, as the stalemate continues here. I believe Flash is going to wait for the tier 3 or some Defilers, maybe some Ultralisk. As you can see, is indeed a late game, and we have the first Dragoons now moving out on the map. Check their upgrades. It's 2 weapons upgrades, so nice stuff here by Best, as he's now going for the 3 weapons upgrade around the 13-minute mark. Let's check Flash very quick what exactly he is doing. Only 1 carapace, and now he's going for the faster Zergling attack and get another carapace. So Flash gives more importance towards the defenses here from his units, as we do actually have a first major move out here by the Protoss, as he's moving forward with the Zealots and the Dragoons in the back, and backed up of course by the High Templars. So Scourges in the air are pretty much useless now, but there's so many Sunkens here for Flash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Sunkens here and 1 Spore. Let's see if Best is going to commit here for the Zerglings are in the front, but they will of course be taken care of. So many Zealots. Scourges are flying in the air and getting some good connections against those observers. All of the observers have fallen. Great storms here by Best, but he now has no vision, so all of a sudden he's blind, as the observers have been taken out. He's morphing in some Archons, but the important units, the observer has been taken out, as his units continue to attack here. So many Dragoons have also joined the attack, but still 4 Sunkens are being left alive. All of the Zealots have been killed, so Best has to wait for the next wave of Zealots, as we also have a Nidus Swarm now here into this location. So first nice attack, some Sunkens have fallen, a good Scourge connection by Flash versus the observer, and pretty soon we're going to be having the halftime of this game as we close in towards the 15-minute mark. So Flash in a very defensive position here, as Best might try to attack into another place, as we also have many Sunkens here, 5, even 6, and the 7th is getting morphed. Flash also bring the Zerglings out, as he might try to get a surround move, but at the same time he's also searching the map for any other expansions, but yeah, so many cannons here, even some zealots guarding this, so Flash is not going to have so much success here as he's taking so much damage. And yeah, Best looks like he's going to change his direction straight into this location once again, but I believe Reavers could be a great answer here against so many Sunkens. Perhaps some carriers would also be a wise decision. Let's have a look if this is indeed going to be his tactic, as he's now pretty much wanting to attack here. He could also use a shuttle and drop units here. It's just one Sunken, so this could be also, or even an Arbiter. An Arbiter would be a great idea just to fly here over. There's not that many defenses here for Flash, as some Zerglings are just moving out, but yeah, so much splash damage with this one Archon. All the Zerglings are falling, so perhaps Best is going to watch the replay. I believe a good option for him would be, of course, to use a shuttle to drop some units, or just the Arbiter teleportation straight here towards all of the macro hatcheries here from Flash. As yeah, Best decides to move back, he's just going to guard his expansions here. He has a great map control as we close, slowly but steadily closing towards the 20-minute mark here. So yeah, very defensive gameplay indeed here by Flash, but a small mistake by him. This expansion is pretty much exposed, and I don't see a Nidus Swarm here, so no Nidus connection towards this base. Best might watch the replay and is going to figure out that this would have been, of course, a great attacking point for him. Oh, actually there is a Nidus Swarm here, so yeah, but still lots and lots of damage could have been dealt towards all of those macro hatcheries here by Best, as the small Zerglings workforce once again being taken care of. So pretty much the upper part of the map is very much in control here by Best, and the lower map is just still missing this expansion here. Middle of the map not taken yet. This expansion might also get taken very soon here by Flash, as we might also see the first defilers. Yes, indeed, there are the first defilers. Much needed unit here for the Zerg, as all of the Zerglings would be much tankier, much stronger into the Dark Swarm. And we see actually Best move out with his observers in the front just to take care of the lurkers on the ground. Still no zealots yet. Finally the zealots are coming in, but they're a little bit behind us. We have the first Dark Swarm, so very hard point to attack here by Best, as there is a ramp and there's so much splash damage being taken from him. So pretty hard game here for Best, not really making it forward. And a great plague once again being casted by Flash, so Flash catching all of those units. Lots and lots of damage towards those Dragoons and the Zealots. Even the High Tempest takes some damage. Great plague by him. And yeah, let's see, we actually do have the first shuttle comes forward. We do have some High Tempest Storm, hit another storm, some good connections with some Scourges, and finally we do have the first Reavers now on the ground. So yeah, great unit to have against so many units. But some High Tempest actually catching the Reaver and the shuttle there, so a little bit of a mistake here by Best, as he tried, of course, to guard those Reavers with splash damage, but in the end one Reaver has fallen, and now you might just see massive amounts of storm. So Best really not wanting to allow Flash to expand here into this location as the siege continues here by Best, and at the same time he's also taking this expansion here. He might try to take the expansion here, but hold on, actually we see Flash now move out with so many Zerglings on the high ground, and he's going to try a surround maneuver. He needs the Dark Swarm, there it is. Great stuff by him. Some Hydras have joined the attack. 3 Dark Swarms as income, all of those Zerglings from the back, backed up by those Hydras, so lots and lots of damage being taken here by the Protoss. Great move here by Flash. Let's check once again out his upgrades. There it is, 2-1 upgrades all of a sudden, and yeah, the Protoss army has pretty much been obliterated here by Flash. So yeah, Flash taking care of that, and at the same time he's securing his expansion point into this location. So yeah, let's just check the Protoss also very quick. What are his upgrades? 113, so great upgrades here for the Protoss, as now Flash is moving out with his Zerglings. He needs, of course, to wait for the Dark Swarm, and this could be a great attacking move by him. Not that many defenses here for the Protoss, as the first Lurkers are also getting buried. He has 3 Defilers, but not that much energy, so he needs to eat some of those Zerglings, as he's very likely going to move now forward with his units. High Templars are in position to cast some storms. A great Dark Swarm first Last high temper storm was second high temper storm, but yeah, so many buildings here actually to guard the expansion as more and more of the Zerglings are moving forward. The overlords are now in front, also soaking up some of the attacks by the cannons as Flash is moving slowly but steadily forward. But yeah, so much splash damage here for the Protoss as the units are taking more and more damage out of the high temper storm. And we also see those lurkers being morphed at the same time. We see the reinforcements just pouring in here forward by Flash. Some lurkers have been forgotten here by him, but it happens of course, as the Zerglings once again will be able to take care of those gateways on the ground. And I believe if they would actually attack this one pylon, all of the cannons would be out. No, actually there is another pylon here, so I thought it would be no more power, but yeah, good build order here by Bastos is moving forward with his reinforcements from the back. There's so many defilers, a very rare game in case you see so many defilers on the ground, just like scorpions moving here forward, giving so much protection, giving so much backup for all of the Zerg units on the ground with the Dark Swarm. So yeah, nice move here by Flash, but hold on, we actually have the counter here with the Zerglings, with the Zealots in the front. The Arc is also dealing so much splash damage, but there is Dark Swarm, so Best is being forced back. Let's not forget that there's so many lurkers. Still the lurkers here have been forgotten by Flash. So yeah, a little bit of a mistake here by Flash as the reinforcements are getting intercepted here for the Protoss. A very nice move here by the Protoss, and the siege continues here. So many cannons have been killed by Flash. Best tries his best to intercept the reinforcements from Flash. Finally the lurkers have been bored and he has to move a little bit back to defend against so many Archons on the ground. But this will of course buy a little bit of time. However, finally the expansion is about to fall here, so a small victory finally here for Flash as he has moved forward with only one Zergling. Actually finally the main force is moving forward. One Reaver pretty much abandoned, very soon he's going to get killed, but no, he's actually making it here alive. But the Zerglings are moving forward and the Reaver balls will now deal splash damage against all of the Zerglings. But yes, so much is getting thrown out here by Flash with his lurkers securing the ramp. A very important move here by him. He secured the ramp so the reinforcements won't be able to deal damage here, but there's so many cannons on the high ground. However, the lurkers are pretty much immune against that. Into the Dark Swarm as here in come the reinforcements by Flash, moving forward with more and more of those defilers and more of those hydras. So yeah, very good move here by him, as he should be able to slowly but steadily take care of this expansion. There's only one pylon here. I believe if he takes out this one pylon, all of the cannons will be outpowered. And yeah, the reinforcements have to be brought forward, but they will get nicely intercepted here by the Hydralisk here from Flash. So nice stuff here by him, as yeah, cannon after cannon falls once again. The Templars with the storms are reacting very strongly. Yeah, Best is moving forward with his Zealots, finally securing this expansion, but at what cost? Has lost this one expansion. The lurkers are dealing damage towards the reinforcements pouring forward. And yeah, as you can see, more and more of those Zerglings are actually getting morphed and moved forward. Still, defilers need energy for the Dark Swarm, as the ramp once again is very likely going to get being taken out here. Then yeah, the overlords, sorry, the observers are in the front, but it seems like Flash just has way too much. Just a couple of Zealots are moving forward, but the lurkers are of course a great counter towards those Zealots. So much splash damage could be taken here out of the Zealots, and yes indeed, the Zerglings also attacking very fast, so the Zealots won't really stand a chance. A good storm, great eggs on the ground to secure the ramp. As yes, still Best is nicely fighting here, but more and more of those reinforcements, more and more of the macro game from Flash is finally kicking in. However, Best still has more supply than his opponent, but a better position here for Flash as he's about to siege the expansion here. And yeah, this one pylon very important. I believe, yes indeed, if he's going to take out this pylon, he is going to secure the expansion pretty much. So Flash should of course focus towards this one pylon. This is now moving forward with the Zealots, sorry, with the Zerglings once again, with Dark Swarm once again being casted here by Flash. Is he going for the pylon, or is he just going straight for the cannons? No, actually he's actually going for the pylon. So great move here by him, a very smart move by him. All of the cannons are pretty much useless now as they're being taking down one of the guard with the Zerglings here from Flash. So yeah, Flash also taking out the second expansion here from Best, so great move by him, throwing everything he has, all of those defilers, the Zerglings and the Hydras. Very soon the main from Best is going to fall here. Same time Best, sadly for him, falling to 45 workers versus the 60 workers from Flash. At the same time Flash expanding here, so Flash pretty much in control now of the game. Very nice move by him. Could this be the next target? Very soon he might prepare a drop with some overloads here into this location. Also only one pylon here being used by Best. But yeah, there's also two Reavers guarding this expansion. And yeah, the army from Flash once again is moving out on the field. The Zerglings, hold on, we actually do see a Arbiter drop here. So what a surprise by Best. It's quite a small force with some Zealots in the front. Some Archons here getting morphed. The Reavers are in the back. So Flash has to bring back some of his reinforcements. It was a nice surprisingly attack, but in the end Flash should be able to hold. He's taking some splash damage, so nice move by Best. But yeah, there is vision with the overlords on the high air. And yeah, more damage is being taken on both sides. Nice splash damage. This one Reaver dealing so much damage, but in the end we actually see a stasis trap now onto those Hydras, so very rare sight. The stasis trap, usually it's getting used against the tanks on the ground, and yeah, in the end so much damage actually being taken here from Flash. I believe the two lurkers will finally secure the position, and a nice stasis trap here against the Zerg units as Flash prepares an attack with some Zerglings. I believe this is going to be his target. Like I told you, there are Reavers here with splash damage. They should be able to take care of that very soon. So what's going to be the next target? This should, of course, the newly established base would of course be the next target from Flash. Slowly but steadily we're closing towards the last minutes of the game. Some Zealots are still out, some high tempers are also still out here. Flash is regrouping and get another attack here from Best. The Arbiter or the dropship here, the shuttle might get taken out very soon. So Best tries of course to buy as much time for his economy, for his units. But yeah, Flash seems to be in control of this game. He might take the middle of the map very soon. This base is pretty much maxed out. The Corsairs are into the main. We could see a good flank here by Flash against so many units with the Zerglings. He just needs to be careful against the high tempers. So the high tempers are of course the main damage dealers here with so much splash damage here. In comes the shuttle with the two Reavers, but they're pretty much exposed in the front. So what a mistake here by Best, as he's almost using, yes, he's losing those Reavers. So great mistake here by Best. Sadly for him, the Reavers should have been in the back. Great Plague by Flash being casted here against so many of the Archons. The Archons try of course their best. Nice high temper storm for great defense, but yeah, Flash seems to be having way too much versus his opponent as the lurkers are now moving forward, prepared to secure this ramp here. Very important ramp. Best however dealing so much splash damage, and finally we do see a delayed Dark Storm. Very interesting. Flash perhaps thinking that he had the game, but the Dark Storm very much delayed, so he has to regroup. He has to wait once again for his reinforcements. This base is still mining the newly established base, this one here as well, and he also has this one. Same time Best only mining from this location here, and sadly for him some of the probes are on idle, so it's a small mistake by him. Or maybe now finally he's reacting. Maybe he's going to try to long distance mine very soon, as he needs a urgent new expansion very much soon. So yeah, let's have a look what Flash is going to decide to be doing. So many defilers here by him, very rare sight. I believe he's going to go straight into this base, and if the base falls the game is pretty much over. We might even see a flank once again by Flash. Some units being pretty much exposed by Best. Best still has some units here, still has some Zealots. The high tempers are still very strong, so he's still into this game. But yeah, a great Plague now once again being casted, and looks like Flash just playing around, just roaming around with those defilers, just dealing so much damage against the Protoss units, especially against their HP. And yeah, finally we do have some long distance mining happening here from him, as we see Flash once again guarding his troops, waiting for his reinforcements. And so many of those Zerglings are once again getting spawned, so Flash with a great economy. The Archons are of course trying their best. Nice high temper storm once again, but looks like Flash is pretty much going to try to surround here of the units from the Protoss, and yeah, Best reacting immediately with a GG, so he knew, of course, that the next waves of Zerglings are moving forward, and the economy from Flash would have been way too strong. He knew that if he would have lost this expansion, the next one to fall would have been this one, so Flash with a quite convincing gameplay, a very aggressive move out in the first minutes of the game by Best, but yeah, sadly for him he did not really punish the expansions here from Flash. But yeah, Flash also with a nice Sim City build order, securing the mainly this important expansion, as this expansion was pretty much exposed with no sunken. So this, if Best is going to watch the replay, maybe the Arbiter would have been a great thing to do here into teleporting those units here, and yeah, so much damage would have been taken then by Flash, as only this Nidus one would have secured this one expansion here. So yeah, still a very interesting game, a very nice and long game. Let's check the stats very quick, as once again I'm going to be clicking left and right for you. So yeah, this is the AK from Flash, Arrows quality, a very interesting game, and Sikidikte for Best. So yeah, also very interesting nickname here for Best, as we are clicking here towards the stats from both players. Yeah, so once again, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Tommy signing out.